I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on, from starting 5 years ago to where you are now, and what processes and thoughts have happened along the way.
Well, there are a couple of things I think that happened before that kind of ended up shaping my thinking. The first one unusually was I was the CEO of Willis UK, and I got fired, fell out with the chairman, and he fired me. And walked across London Bridge to go home that day, and I decided I wasn't going to work for anybody anymore. And that was back in 2011. And then I ended up joining Chris Giles at a business called Giles Insurance, and I ran that for a couple of years, and we sold that to Gallagher. And I didn't really want to go back into a large corporate business. There's nothing wrong with Gallagher. It's a very nice business, and it's got very nice people running it, but I didn't think it was for me. And literally within 6 weeks, I felt myself becoming a terrorist, and I thought I should go, so I left. And then after that, I took a year out before actually I could join PIB. We developed the plans. We started looking for investors, and I realised that when we started it, it was going to be big. It wasn't going to be a tiny business. That wasn't going to satisfy me, and so we looked deliberately for an investor with deep pockets, and we ended up with Carlyle. Carlyle Group are probably the second or third biggest private equity business in the world. They've got over $200 billion of assets around the world, and it's been tremendously helpful to have a brand like Carlyle behind you when your brand doesn't exist and nobody knows who you are. At least wearing a Carlyle hat would open a door for me, and that very definitely worked. The plan was always to have quite a diverse mix of businesses focused on niches and specialisms, but across a range of retail and wholesale assets. And during 2015, I wrote a plan, and we've delivered on that plan more or less to the penny by the end of 2019. We said to Carlyle, this is how big the business is going to be. This is going to be the shape and size of it. This will be the financial results in the first 3 years. And having a plan and sticking to it has always been a core part of how I've managed myself, really.